While a vast majority of kids who get COVID don't end up in the hospital, the pandemic is still having a lasting impact on so many children. KVUE's Darren Shaharan spoke with a psychiatrist at Dell Children's who says rates of depression and anxiety in kids have doubled compared to before the pandemic.
Even frustrating pickup lines are now a pick-me-up for parents.
It was difficult.
After seeing what isolating at home for months did to their children.
This kid has never had any mental health issues. He's been a happy kid his whole life. You know, he got like catatonic level of depressed.
It really has been the social emotional learning piece that really has concerned me the most.
Experts say even with most children back in schools, masking and social distancing can still feel isolating.
We've seen kids with more symptoms of depression, more symptoms of anxiety, and more suicidal ideation than we've ever seen before.
Stacy Spencer is a social worker with Integral Care. She says at the start of the school year, referrals for intensive therapy for students more than doubled compared to 2020. But the lack of social interaction isn't the only cause.
So about 140,000 children and adolescents have lost their primary or secondary caregiver in the midst of this pandemic.
Dr. Roshni Kohli is the medical director for pediatric mental at Dell Children's.
Feelings, emotions, and thoughts can feel much more intense and sometimes more scary when we keep them to ourselves.
That's why Kohli encourages kids to talk to a trusted adult. And if your child has a change in appetite or sleeping, or is unusually sad or irritable for more than 2 weeks, reach out to a pediatrician.
We really encourage our parents to be open to hearing what their kids have to say.
And just know you're not alone.
Depression is something that can be addressed. It doesn't have to be like a lifetime thing.
In Austin, I'm Darren Shaharan.
And we have a list of resources for children who need it. Just look on this story on our website, KVUE.com. And if you're struggling, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is 800-273-8255.